intro. I like that intro. It's not mine, by the way. Melody, my daughter, she just stole it from the internet for free, because everything is for free, like this web stream. Welcome, everybody. So, there you go. Boom, he's quick. Martin is first. Oh, I should show you this, the chat room. Where's the chat room? Give me a second. Chat room, where are you? There you go. There always seems to be a little bit of a race between the people from who follow the channel to see who's the first to say hello. Well, Martin is the first time you were first. Good. Oh, do you find sometimes that when you speak, it's a bit quiet? You need a bit of... Here, let me try something. There was a bit of a mistake in there, and it comes again. There was a note that wasn't there. Let's see if I can fill it in. Now it's all right. So, and there is Terry. There you go. He's polite. Oh, Terry's polite. Very nice. I'm going to first show you something that I recorded on the pier of Corralejo. You know the pier, that little pier in the town beach? Look, cute little place. And I really should start gigging there. I should just do a gig there with a tip jar or something like this. Hey, there's Marie. You see Marie? You see her on the screen? There's Marie. We have a surprise guest for you later on. But for now, I'm just going to quickly take you to the old town of Corralejo, to the little pier, as we... This is a bit weird. But where am I going for? No, not that one. We're going for La Sirena. Where's La Sirena? There. Good. www.blah-de-blah, yeah. I did all those things, of course, to make some advertisement and so. Yeah. Not that I make videos so that I'd like people to look at me, of course. Nothing to do with that. No. I don't know. Actually, there's... To be honest, let's be totally honest. It is nice to be appreciate it for what you do, but that should not be the reason why you do it. Otherwise, you become a performing monkey. You should do it because you love it. But I was just having this conversation with my wife the other day. I said, I don't go sit on top of a mountain and play a beautiful ballad. Because, of course, it does exist, because it's actually there, but there's no one there to listen to it. And it doesn't make any sense, is it? So music is to be shared. And that's why you do make a lot of advertisement and so. There you go. I think I've explained that. I'm going to continue. Oh, yeah, first of all, because I also... No! Shit. Yes, things go wrong in this show a lot, ladies and gentlemen. And it's okay. I always say I was born out of a mistake, so I have the right to make them. Here is my repertoire, QR. What a horrible word, QR. Who bloody hell thought of the QR code? Who wants to say QR? Give it a nice name, the touch code or something like this, No, that sounds a bit wrong. All right, but give it a bit of time. So, scan this code, that code, and then you can tell me what you like. Any song of that list I can play for you. Even if anybody of you already have an idea, because of course you have all prepared yourself for this live stream with a list of questions and suggestions and requests, haven't you? Well, you can do so, all right? And in the meantime, I have a few things that I really want to do. And I guess the main thing I really want to do is show you a song together with Alfonso. Because I don't know if you remember Alfonso. Alfonso, Spanish guitar player, played a lot in Piano de Cola, played on the streets. He's a guy at Corralejo, but he's left about 3 years ago maybe, I don't know, and to live in mainland Spain. And now he's back here. He just rented a guitar for me. And we're going to have a party tomorrow on the roof of Marga and Jacinto, the Piano de Cola owners. And we're going to jam together. How lovely. So here is Alfonso. First of all, let's say salud, because life is good. Life is good. Salud. Some Spanish music for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Dos Gardenias. It's a flower, a gardenia. The story of the song is... I give you 2 plants, flower plants, pots with flowers in them. And if you love me, you'll take care of them. And if one day one of the flower will die, it's because you don't really care so much about me anymore and you found another love. Ooh. And in Spanish, it sounds even more romantic. It's very nice. Dos Gardenias. Program Spanish.
Dos gardenias para ti, con ellas quiero decir te quiero, te adoro, mi vida. Ponle a todas tu atención, que serán tu corazón y el mío. Dos gardenias para ti, que tendrán todo el sabor de un beso, de esos besos que te di y que jamás encontrarás que en el sabor de otro querer. A tu lado vivirán y te hablarán como cuando estás conmigo, y hasta creerán que te dirán te quiero. Pero si un atardecer las gardenias de mi amor se mueren, es porque han adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado, porque existe otro querer. a tu lado vivirán y te hablarán como cuando estás conmigo. Y hasta creerán que te dirán te quiero. Pero si un atardecer las gardenias de mi amor se mueren, es porque han adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado, porque existe otro querer. Es porque han adivinado que tu amor me ha traicionado, porque existe otro querer.
A nice, good voice, eh? Porque existe otro querer. Wonderful. Nice, lovely singer. I like him. Hey, and here's another question for you guys, because he's here now for 2 weeks. So if you like, I could ask him next week to do a live stream together. Yeah? And I would like to have your feedback on this. I would like you to say like, oh, Eric, what a wonderful idea. Please get Alfonso in. Or if you don't think so, then maybe just don't say anything. It's better to keep your mouth shut than to say something nasty, isn't it? So there is a possibility I get to ask Mr. Alfonso to do a live stream together. There's also an opportunity to ask for Natalia, but I don't have a video of Natalia this week. I'm very sorry. Oh, Marie likes the idea. There you go. And Terry likes the idea. What a wonderful idea. Oh, Terry, you're always on it, aren't you? Very good. Yes, indeed. All right, then it looks like you're keen. Dat hebben wij niet, Erik, zegt Betty. Ik denk dat je bedoelt dat soort Spaanse muziek, die hebben jullie niet. Ik geloof dat je dat bedoelt. Maar ik weet niet precies of het nou precies juist is of niet. Hang on, but nice to see you again, Betty. First of all, let's move on with some music. And I'm going to show you, last week I played in the Bahia Real. It sounds so posh. The Bahia Real 5-star hotel. You know what I mean? And you think to yourself, oh my God, look at this foyer, and where you walk in and everything is gold and marble, and you go, oh, everybody's so rich here. I don't belong here. Well, to be honest, I have to be, well, I'm going to say it out loud because that's what it is. Often those are the most boring gigs. Because rich people don't laugh, they don't dance, they just pretend. Yeah? And not all of them, of course, but in general, I'd say, yeah? And I know I'm being dangerous here. But it is often so. And I often find those environments rather stifling. Mind you, I do have good gigs with Katie there. We kind of fit. The day after, we play on the streets in the Calle de Iglesia, and then there's nobody who gives a toss about us because everybody's between us and the audience. There's this crowd of people walking past, and it is difficult to get any connection with your audience. But at least in the Bahia Real, they sit there and they listen. Well, if they don't talk or on their phones, but that happens everywhere. So I'm going to show you what happened last week, just to show you a song between me and Katie. It's lovely. I don't think I'm going to play with it, but you never know. I may change my mind. First of all, let me see where it is. It is in... Oh, I think I changed that. I don't think it's in golden brown anymore. Give me one check. No, it's not there. Eric, you changed your running order and you forgot to say where it was. Okay, then I quickly have a little panic moment, and I'll have a panic moment. I have to find something. Give me a second. I'll see you back in 2 minutes.
I would like to explain to you how I record the drums. You see, underneath every piano key, I have a drum sound, a sample. So, for example... 1, 2, 3, 4. And so then I can record them into a loop. For example. Oh, it's not very good. But you get the idea. So that's, for example, how the next song I use the drums. It's called A Million Wishes. I wrote A Million Wishes on a day when my lovely Claudia had the blues. She had a sad day. And I wanted to cheer her up. And I wrote it on this timple here, which is like the Canarian version of the ukulele. And it sounds like this a bit. Sweet. And so here's for you is A Million Wishes.
I don't really have much money, but I got every little thing that I need. And if I'd be so lucky, and I would win the lottery, well, what would I do with that money? What could I buy to keep? Whatever I found funny, each and every day of the week. Which buy the dime all the time? Which shoes to go with this hat? Which car to drive to which house? That is not ever mine. For it by a million wishes, for what I could do today, I would trade for a million kisses and a smile on your pretty face. Without feeling worth the hassle, but I'm happy in your charm, and I'm feeling like the king of the castle, just holding you into my arms. I don't really have much knowledge about the state of the earth these days, and if they'll grant me a scholarship, I drove it to investigate. Well, where would I find the ultimate truth and science of an alchemy? Where lies the secret of eternal youth and of the program of discovery? Would it be a certain human based on the origin of energy? Will they send me into space or cosmic colony? For it by a million wishes, for what I could do today, I would trade for a million kisses and a smile on your pretty face. It's not being worth the hassle, but I'm happy in your charm, and I'm feeling like the king of the castle, just holding you into my arms. For I had all the answers to all the problems in the world these days. Wouldn't make me feel much better. I'll be as crazy as Don Quixote if I lived to be 100 years old, or if I would die today. Baby, all I want is your hand to hold, and all together go away. For if I had a million wishes for what I could do today, I would trade it for a million kisses and a smile on your pretty face. It's not feeling worth the hassle, but I'm happy in your charm, and I'm feeling like the king of the castle, just holding you into my arms.
Very good. A Million Wishes. Nice little tune. So I understand now what Betty said. Said she doesn't have the QR code thingy with the phone. She just has an old phone, and you can, if you want, go to the website. My website. Just Google Eric Corralejo, and then. Let me show you I have got a website. There's my website. If you Google Eric Corralejo, then you can, under there is a section of the live stream. And if you click on the live stream, there's also a link to the do all the songs that you can ask for. You can just talk to me anyway. It's just when people start to ask me, like, do you know this song from the 1920s by this band? And I go like, no. So I have a list of about 300 songs, and all those I do play. So that just makes life easier. Carl did ask for Anything by Simon and Garfunkel. I don't know the Anything song. Oh, that is so naff. Oh, look at Terry. Oh, Terry. Kapow! On it straight away. Yeah. Well impressed. You used to do IT, didn't you? I think you told me that. You were in IT. Anyway, so, Carl, anything from Simon and Garfunkel? Yes, I can. If there's anything that you specifically like, you can just ask me. And if not, I'll think of something myself. And anybody else who wants to ask me for a song, please do. It's nice. It gives the bit of a, how do you call it? It makes the live stream less coming just from my side. It makes it both go sides. Hey, there's one very lovely thing today. I have 2 guests in my house. And they often also are on the live stream, Rosanna and Peter. And they are here. And I just want to show you that they really exist. Yeah, so they don't want to. You're going to come? There you go. And come here with Maxi. Come here with Maxi as well. Yeah, Max comes as well. Come on, Max. Not on your back. Yo. So, we have to squeeze up, huddle up a little bit. There you go. There. Yeah, you have to go. There you go. Say hello.
Hello. Hello, every music lovers.
Yeah, that's right. And so here's another thing that we do, ladies and gentlemen. If next time you're in Corralejo, come round, sit in my house, bring yourself a beer and a drink. Remember, because you brought your own drinks, didn't you? Yeah. And then you can have a look and see how the show goes and see how stressed I am, isn't it?
No, it's very calm.
Really? Yeah. Am I really?
But it's very interesting.
Yeah, it is in a way, that's true. Yeah. Then they can see all the cables and all the mess. And Max. And Max. And Max is here. Very good.
So, continue now.
Very good. Okay. Boom. Very good. The boxer, says Carl. Nice. Very good. Let's. Yo, oh, oh, oh. What kind of background shall we do with a boxer? What about that? Oh, what about that? I think that's better for a boxer. I'm just a poor boy, my story's seldom told. I'm strong in my resistance, for a bucket full of mumbles, such for promises. All I just to the man, he hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Ah, la 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 la. It's not la 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 time yet. When I left my home, my family, no more than a boy in a company of strangers in the quiet of the railway station, running scared. Laying low, seeking out the poor quarters that ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Now then, la la la. I didn't quite dare to take the high, you know what I mean? Because I could be dangerous, you know? La 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 la. I guess I could, but I'm not sure if anybody would like it. asking only workman's wages. Come looking for the job, but I got no offers. Just tomorrow I got a new job in Playa Park Hotel. I do declare that every time I was sold and some I took some comfort there. La 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 la. Oh la 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 I should make the joke out of songs, to be honest. Yes, maybe I should. Because, you know, we know the song, we have the song, and it can be done in so many ways. And it's good to have a bit of fun. You know, the years are rolling by me, they get shorter every turn. And I am older than I once was, and younger than I will be. That's not unusual. Oh, it's not strange that the changes upon changes, we are more or less the same. After changes, more or less the same. Stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade. He carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down on time till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I'm leaving, but the fighter still remains. La 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 la. Unique version. Yeah, a bit of applause. Come on, yeah. Feels a bit strange, doesn't it? You know, it's a funny situation. You know, good though. No, it's funny. I mean, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm talking to Rosanna and Peter now. So, I mean, even after this gig, you can go for a meal, and then you can go to another place where they have a proper setup for live music. You know what I mean? Well, you could, but you could. Oh. Ah, my beer's there. Rosanna, could you do me a favor? My beer's on the table. Sorry, there's got to be a beer bitch, you know what I mean? Like, thank you, darling. Waterloo Sunset for Martin. Nice. Nothing else matters. Fernando. I've never ever sang Fernando. But I've got some Swedish support here in the house. We can make that happen. Okay, good. We'll do those. Hey guys, I've been, you know me, I like to freak out with my music and also with my videos. So I have a song that's called Floating. It's on my second solo album. Oh, that sounds so posh, isn't it? I mean, these are just things you self-produce, you know what I mean? But it is true. There is, after My Guitar, which was my first album, I made another album with and it's called Salute. And it's got lots of original songs on it. And actually, Floating is on the first solo album. And I've made a new version of it, instrumental. And I don't know if you realize that I've been trying to do different kind of video techniques using video looping, and it's called an Infinity series. Oh, a lot of blah blah. Here's a video that I made. The idea of the video is that I make the instruments dance to the music. That's not something, get your head around this. The instruments should dance to the music. It's a bit like when you see a person play, you expect that person to dance to the music. But I'm not in this video, only Max is. And so, but the instruments are there, but they should respond to the music and to the melody that is being played, okay? Have a look. This one is called Floating. And it is in Fuerteventura 20.
Floating, oozing off the ground, soft, sweet, soothing sounds, not happy nor sad, just serene. It's the good and the bad and the in between.
There you go. It's still not 100% finished, but you get the idea. And so it's really hard. I had it in my mind. I thought, oh, what a wonderful idea. I'll just film because I like to watch rock puddles. They're wonderful. Watch a rock puddle for 15 minutes and you come back like you've traveled somewhere. You know what I mean? You see all the little fish, little crabs and so. And I thought to myself, that would be really cooler to imagine if their little guitar would be dancing there or whatever. And yeah, it kind of did work and it kind of didn't. You know, hang on, let me first help Peter. Yeah. You good? Very good. Because to make oh, hang on, let me go to back to the chat room. If Max is chasing the aerophone. Actually, Max was barking at the fish in the beginning. Did you see that? He was like, "Right, there's fish in the puddle." Wonderful to have dogs. Yeah, so it wasn't quite as easy as I. Let me explain to you quickly how I do this. So, for example, I'll take an object. Give me 1 second. I take this object, okay? And what I do is I record myself with this, and then I say to the computer, follow this eye. Before I say to the computer that this eye is what I want you to follow. And then I go, dee 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 dee. And then the computer follows that and it creates a path. And it's just a pass. What did I do? Okay. And then later you can say to the computer, now take another object, like the beer bottle, and make it go the same pass. And then it will go do. So that's how it kind of works. But I'm still, these are very, it's a bit like learning how to dance. Every man will agree with me, oh yeah, learning how to dance, that is so easy, isn't it? You see all the women, they're just naturally good at this thing. They go like, okay, here we go, here's our first class for salsa classes, all right? Okay, what you do is, and all the women go like, oh yes, okay, I can do that. Okay. And then the man go like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's. I can hear Rosanna laughing because he recognizes it. So learning how to dance is not easy. So I have to teach my instruments to dance, and it will take me a bit. But you get the idea. I hope you enjoyed the song. And not all at once, please. I don't need that much praise from you all. Oh, no. Waterloo Sunset, said Martin. Let's try that. Okay? Then I have to oh, no. Been there. I have to find, let's try, give it a jazz. Ooh. Well, imagine that's Waterloo Sunset on acid. No drugs in this show, no drugs at all. No. Alcohol is not a drug. It's a social enhancer. Hello, Maxi. You want to go past? Go on then. He doesn't like all the sounds. He hates the aerophone. Max, my little doggy, he doesn't like the aerophone. It probably creates overtones and frequencies that are not very pleasant for him to listen to. But he's a funny dog because instead of like going to another room where he could be perfectly fine, he goes and sits next to you and looks at you and like, how can you be so cruel to me? That's Max. Oh, a quick tune because this is called silent tuning, ladies and gentlemen. And you're lucky. You don't want to hear online tuning. You want to hear online tuning? Sounds like this. Every guitar player going like, oh yes, I know that song. Asturias for Wendy. Oh, Wendy, I don't have my Spanish guitar here. I can do you Asturias with an electric guitar, but it just doesn't sound the same. Let me give you a quick example, yeah? You get something like this. It could be good, actually. I've never heard a rock version of Asturias. Have you ever heard a rock version of Asturias? There should be, shouldn't it? It sounds a bit like it. Should we see if we can give it a quick... Let's give it a quick try. Come on. So... Dun, 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 dun. Not bad, yeah. Bloody hell. And that on the spot. Where were we? What was the song again? Well, I hope you enjoyed it, Wendy. Waterloo Sunset, that's what we were about to do. Okay, that's a different cup of tea. That was this kind of sound. Okay. Can I try that one more time? I didn't quite. Hey, Phil. Oh, AJ's. Oh, wow, AJ's. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's right. I did once. Oh, Mr. Phil. Mr. How can I say? Phil Richards. For those who don't know him, Castaways. And he worked there for a while. He's the Neil Diamond man. He has the voice just like Neil Diamond. He can really do it. Wonderful. And he plays this keyboard. I've got one now. Did I tell you this, Phil? I got one just because I had to give it a go. He's got one. It's a keyboard that you hold like a guitar, a keytar it's called. And they're wicked because they're really good. You can really make wonderful sounds with them. It's a controller, and it can just make any sound you like. And only in the hands of a good musician, it will work. Anyway, I'm drifting. I was going to do Waterloo Sunset. All right, one more time, and this time with a clear mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solo. And my guitar is out of tune. I don't know how or where it happened. Must be 'cause I did the Asturias tryout on a rock rhythm. Now I'm in dire straits. What would Mark Knopfler do? See if he would try a song from the Kings with an out-of-tune guitar. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly's evening time. Water sunset's fine. The culprit. Yeah, I got it. Tammy and Julie meet Waterloo Station every Friday night. I am so lazy, you know what to wonder. I just am home saving night, and I don't need no friend as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Chilly's evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Whoa, millions of people falling like splash mouth. Waterloo on the ground. Terry and Julie meet Waterloo Station, where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friend as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset. I am in paradise. Waterloo sunset's fine. Got them in the end, didn't I, Martin? That's all right. Yeah, okay, good. So, where are we? We are now a good 3/4 of the way. Doing good so far. I got a few surprises up my sleeve still. But I have a few requests as well, so we have to kind of decide what to do. Well, in case of doubt, ladies and gentlemen, have a drink. Salud! Are you okay? You comfy? Yeah, you're a bit in the dark, but it's okay, I guess, no? I mean it, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you next time around when you're in Corralejo, you want to come around my house and sit in on the live stream, you can. There's a nice sofa there. It's dead relaxed, and there's a fridge, and there's a toilet. What else do we need in life, right? So, where do we go? Wow, that's an interesting name. Hang on, I should show you the chat room. Where are we? Ear chat room. There. Someone just signed in on Twitch and said, oh, there's a few. I wonder, wow. You make life easy, don't you? Wow. Yes, how are you? I'm fine. I hope you're well as well. Hello, says someone else. Hello, Itnos. Adler. Adler sounds very German. I like it. My name is Sijpenstein, officially, and it's from Holland. The Sijpe is a river, and Stein is Stone Village. You know, Einstein, Sijpenstein, you know. And so, and there's quite a few. There's an invasion happening on Twitch. I have some news. I'm Strictly Come Dancing, says Stephen. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Steve. Explain yourself. But I'm going to play you the next song. And I wanted to do for you the Katie and the gig I did this week in the Bahia Real, remember? It's a Beatles song, Beatle cover. And I hope you enjoy that. It's me and Katie playing Blackbird in Bahia Real.
Broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment Gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Nice though, isn't it? It looks like a palace, that place, doesn't it? It's okay. It's fine. I like playing there with Katie. It's good. Let me show you quickly what happened to the chat room, because this was before, yeah? Martin asked for Waterloo Sunset. Peter asked for Nothing Else Matters. Marie asked for Fernando. And, well, Asturias we've tried, yeah? And it is there. And Grey Terry says, you will play that next week. Aye, sir. It's a good idea, actually. It's not a bad idea. But Phil asked for Purple Rain. Wendy asked for some more Pink Floyd. And then Terry asked for Time for the Piano Man. Well, tomorrow I'm going to a little party up on the roof of Jacinto and Marga. And Javier was the piano player in that bar. And he's a lovely man. He's absolutely very gorgeous. There you go. Okay. Right. A few strange ones. But Javier, like I said before, he was the piano player. I've had him in my house in front of my green screen. And I asked him to play a tune, and it's called Moon River, on which I do sing. Yes, I can sing. But luckily, not like that. But where... No, I'm doing that wrong. We've been there. Thank you very much. Come back again. Here is the piano. Piano is in 18. There's Javier. nice. Good. Transition. Good. Let's get back to the beginning. Switch on my vocal effects. Right, there was one song that I remember. There was Fernando. There was where was I? There was a request for Fernando. There was a request for Nothing Else Matters. Thank you, Rosanna. Yes. All right. It was Peter who asked for Nothing Else Matters. What a sound, eh? So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more apart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it out. All is but that old sea, and nothing else matters. I just remember I didn't change the screen, did I? Because there's even still there's you Doka, we Doka. It's a bit of a weird name, but there you go. Can you play My Way by Frank Sinatra? Yes, there were times I know we knew. for me to go wrong on the last note, isn't it? It's like the thing is with this guitar, it's really annoying. It's a lovely. Oh, I'm glad you're happy, Peter. That do I know Creep? I know many Creeps, and I do know Radiohead as well, but I don't do Creep by Radiohead. I'm probably the only person who does not do Creep by Radiohead, because everybody else does. But no, I'm not going to explain this to you. There's this thing with this overtones of this guitar. It's nice to have these harmonics, but it doesn't have harmonics on the 5th position. It is there, but really soft. It's because the position of the magnetic element is right underneath it, and there's a knot there. Bastard of a thing. Had I known that, I would never have bought this guitar. But I do love it. This guitar, ladies and gentlemen, is Giulietta. Giulietta is a beautiful guitar. It is it's actually designed to do all kinds of things. It's supposed to be, with the flip of a button, all kinds of guitars. Like, for example, here's an acoustic guitar. Cool, no? Different kind of. Samba Pati, says Bobby Boy. No, okay, I'm fooling around. One more. This is quite nice. That's kind of cool. But that's not what we're here for. We are here to hear some live music, and there's a few things that I wanted to do myself, because I do program this show with a lot of pain and effort. It takes me a long time to get this show together. Done Your Moon River, Done Your Floating, Streets of London, 1,000 Kisses Deep. It's Leonard Cohen, guys. And if you could read my mind, well, if you could read my mind, you would read Leonard Cohen here, because I dig this person. His songwriting is just off the scale. I mean, there's nothing wrong with some songs that people like, you know, Darling, Darling, Stand By Me, you know, if the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountain should tumble to the sea, which is fine. It's a nice lyric, but it doesn't really work, does it? Does it? Not in my world. If someone says, if someone sits there with his, like me, he's got his fucking sandals on. Yeah, can you see the sandals? I got sandals with socks on. It's that bad, yeah? And if someone says, when the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains, they should tumble to the sea. Call Moses, you know, on a helpline or whatever. Oh dear, I better be careful with these. Oh, fuck it, it's my live stream. No, it doesn't work. Here's an example of a good songwriter, guys. This guy, Leonard Cohen, he knows what he's talking about. He's got something to say in a poetic form that is not too obvious and not too kind of cliche or you know what I mean. Here, let me get you, Mr. Let me get this right first. Where's Leonard? There's Leonard. There's Leonard. And I have to get the tablet on. Okay. No, I'm in A minor. I gotta tune my guitar. Shit. Every time you let go on a guitar, you know, you have a great time, but afterwards you have to pick up the pieces. I just said that every time you let go on a guitar, you yeah. You feel great and it's good and it's a great outlet. But then afterwards the guitar goes, I want a tune now. Shit, you've bent me too far, you know. I have one guitar that doesn't do that. I have a guitar that has like mechanisms here and right and center, full on tight. Nah, you won't go out of tune. But it's a bit dead and lifeless. It just doesn't have that much life in it, you know. Something about human error, maybe? Anyway, so I'm going to go for there to keep. Toilet. This is a bad moment in my live show, but I'm not gonna go for this, baby, until I get really ready. I want to do this well, but I need a toilet, and so I'm gonna quickly show you a funny little video. This is a comedy thing that me and my friend Susan made, and it is a song about Corralejo, ladies and gentlemen, the one that we all love and that we all like to do. Hang on, let me get thinking away. Corralejo is on 19. Here's a song about Corralejo.
Let's go to Corralejo. We'll start up on the hill and walk down the main street. Let's explore Corralejo. We'll wander by the beach and find a place where we can eat. We'll choose somewhere to stay and gaze out at the bay and rest our tired feet. There is music everywhere at night, the relaxed vibe of Corralejo. Tourists dancing up and down the street to the beat of Corralejo. And everywhere you go in town, you'll hear the sound of the people feeling good again, to be again in Corralejo. Of the people feeling good again, to be again in Corralejo. The old town of Corralejo, the vibe is so relaxed and there's live music in the square. The tan beach of Corralejo, on the seaside cobble streets and restaurants here and there. Fresh fish, tapas, paella and Italian food is everywhere. There is music everywhere at night, some good, some shine, Corralejo. People singing, dancing in the street to the beat of Corralejo. In the side streets of the town, you'll hear the sound of the people feeling good again, to be again in Corralejo. Of the people feeling good again, to be again in Corralejo. It's different now in Corralejo. No more piano to cola, no more Imagine bar. No more late night Corralejo. The sore heads in the morning after playing their rock star. Next night we do it all again with drinking, singing, playing the guitar. dancing in the street to the beat of Corralejo. In the side streets of the town, you hear the sound of the people feeling good again, to be again in Corralejo. Next year we will come back again to the same old Corralejo.
Very good. Oh, it was good fun to make this video together with Susan, ladies and gentlemen, Susan Reed. Wonderful stuff. Where are we? Leonard Cohen, favorite for Michael. Hello, Michael. Hello. For those who are new to the stream, ladies and gentlemen, there is a QR code there. Hang on. This is always confuses me. I have to do the other way around. That QR code leads you to a list of about 300 songs. And those are the songs I do, because too many songs in this world to talk about. And so if you have a look at that QR code, you come to my website, where if any of these songs you'd like to hear, you can request. Don't know how much time I've got. I've got 50 minutes left. But and I want to do this song tonight because I wanted to do it last week and I didn't get to it. And it's a beauty of a song by Leonard Cohen. And it's called 1,000 Kisses Deep. Okay, here we go. Oh, I put on my program with the tablet on. Tablet should be there. And yet I don't see the tablet. Why don't I see the tablet? And it should be there. Just 1 second. Why is this not happening? Oh. Well, let's go. Ah, it is there. Good.
The ponies run, the girls are young, the odds are there to beat. You win a while, and then it's done, your little winning streak. And summer now to deal with your invincible defeats. You live your life as if it's real. 1,000 kisses deep. Find little tricks, I'm getting fixed back on boogie streets. You lose your grip, and then you slip into the masterpiece. And quiet is the thought of you, and all of you completes, except for what we forgot to do. 1,000 kisses deep.
sea. I saw there were no oceans left for scavengers like me. I made it to the forward deck, and I blessed the remnant fleet, and then consented to be wrecked. 1,000 kisses deep. Are there to beat you in a while, and that is done. Your little winning streak, and sometimes when the night is slow, the wretched and the meek, we gather up our hearts and go 1,000 kisses to you. Oh, and I'm out of there. I went wrong again. One day I'll get it right, and then it will be so nice, because the song really deserves a good version. I'm not saying that Leonard Cohen didn't do a good version. Leonard Cohen cannot go wrong in my eyes and my ears. But I always feel that they could be more passionate. I feel that there's a lot of passion and a lot of humor in the songs. Anyway, you smash the lower E string. Yeah, I do. Hang on. Oh, back to our plan. Where were we? Beginning. So, here we are. Hey, we're gonna have to decide, ladies and gentlemen, because officially wise, I have 8 minutes left. I always play too long, and every gig I want to last forever. But the secret of a long life is knowing when it's time to go. So we're gonna have to decide soon which song we're going to finish off with, or at least the last request. There's quite a few have said things. Can I play Umbrella by Rihanna? Yes, I can, actually. Oh, Stephen is moving house. Oh, dear. Oh, wow. Well, good luck on that. One last song. The House of the Rising Sun, says Terry. He knows me so well. All right, Terry, you got it. All right. I had a lady here today who I gave a lesson to on the ukulele. And she wanted to learn how to play more expressive ukulele. Ukulele is a lovely song, a lovely instrument, but it tends to be a little bit on the boring side. And so, the House of the Rising Sun, says Martin as well. Indeed. Okay, I'll do that one. Summer '69. No, I don't think so. Rihanna. Well, if you want. Look, have a look at that Kior, remember, and I'll be back next week. And if you talk to me in the meantime, I was born under a wandering star. I've never heard of that song before, Michael. But I'll do the House of the Rising Sun. So this lady wanted to play, and I had to explain to her the rhythms of the song. Let me do that to you, ladies and gentlemen. So, for example, shall I do that quickly? I don't know. Is it too? No, it's too late. It's too late for that. Let's just get the song done. No, because we have to decide in what style we're gonna do this song. Look, let me quickly explain to you. There's two types of rhythm. One is built on the number 2, and the other one is built on the number 3. The one that's built on the number 2 comes from marching, walking. Rum tum 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 rum tum taka taka tum pum pum rum pum pum. Yeah, 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 taka taka taka. And this is basically all your pop music, you know. Billie Jean is not my love. It's maybe a bit funkier because there's much more notes left out, but that's it. The other rhythms are built on the number 3, the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 rolls, or the galop, the horse rhythm, and they're round. Takata 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 takata. A Billie Jean is not my love. Just a girl. Sounds wrong, but it sounds funny. So, Widoker said, romantic style. Interesting. Because there is a house in New Orleans, is about a whorehouse. I don't know how much romance happens in a whorehouse. I've never been in one. And so, so let me get back to the rhythm. So this is an example of the galop, the horse rhythm. Clock, 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 clock. Remember the 2 coconuts? A house in New Orleans. They call it a rising sun. It sounds nice. It sounds different. Because we're used to this. A house in New Orleans. Taka, 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 taka. Let's do that as a kind of a slow blues kind of a thing. I'm not sure if this will work, but I'll give it a try. Okay. I forgot to put the screen on. Let me put a screen on. Come on, let's put this in a blues style. We're gonna give this a good blues, okay? And so, for example, let's do this. Let's do this in blues. Calm down a little bit, not too much, a bit less. dealer. She sold my new jeans. My father, he was a gambling man down in New Orleans. And he always sang what he ever did was just to pack his suitcase and run. The only time that he's ever satisfied was just when he is half a drunk. Mr. Bloody Button, 3, 4. I got one foot on the platform. Yes, I'm going back. Going back from New Orleans. I live for going back to spend the rest of my life beneath that rising sun. You'd expect somebody to come knocking at the door and go like, "Hey, we were trying to sleep in here." You know what I mean? I don't really have neighbors, or not the ones who the type to complain. Well, I don't know yet. We'll soon find out. But bloody hell, that was loud. Yes. Good. So, what can I say? It's live music, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be different next week. And that's how live music should be. I've seen too many shows that were so bloody perfect. You get that a lot now these days. Everywhere you see these tribute bands. You know, there used to be cover bands and other tribute bands. It's the same thing. But all they do is try to sound like, oh no, what's the point? Imagine you trying to look like someone. That would be sad, wouldn't it? Trying to sound like someone, it's just as sad. No, we got what the original is. Live and experiment and do your own thing, I say. But then again, that's why I don't have a lot of followers. There you go. We are now in the blues. We're back on the beautiful shoreline. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed. And play it your way, says Martin. Thank you very much. Yes. Bringing the beers round in October. Excellent. Oh, nice of you. Nice words, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, very kind. Life is good, indeed. And here's another show, and here's another week, and we'll see what happens. If you get in touch with me. Tell me what you like. I can during the week as well. And I'm trying to do whatever I can. Rosanna. It's so funny because Rosanna and Peter are right here, you know, and she's still texting on this is such a weird loop as well. But this is what life is. So thank you kind of for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Muppet Show. For those who do like the show, ladies and gentlemen, remember, it is indeed something I like doing, but it's also something that I do for a living. And so if I don't play here tonight, I could have worked somewhere else and made an honest dollar. So if you like the music, ladies and gentlemen, leave a tip on the way out. There is I do have a tip jar somewhere, and I keep forgetting to put that one up. Well, if you could find it if you follow this banner, ladies and gentlemen. If you go for that QR code, there is a PayPal donation button. And thank you to all the subscribers who support me every week to do this show. And I'll see you next time on The Muppet Show, which will be next week. And I'm already thinking about what can I do this time. Find something for you, all right? Oh yeah, it might be together with Alfonso. That would be good fun, wouldn't it? I'll see him tomorrow, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Outro is here.